The past year brought a crisis that rippled change across the world.
From lockdown cities, closed businesses, and empty classrooms.
We saw the spread of the virus close schools in our communities and left many kids without access to an education.
Many families struggle with poor internet service, little access to teachers, and prolonged isolation. Disparities grew.
Este año, debido a la situación difícil,
pero necesitamos más apoyo, más ayuda en todo.
Estas clases a la distancia no están funcionando.
No está a nuestro alcance, necesitamos ayuda.
Students needed more learning time, individualized academic support, and much more social-emotional support.
It was also clear that schools couldn't do this alone.
All hands on deck were needed from local schools, community organizations, and state lawmakers to work together to make sure low-income students of color had what they need to thrive.
Innovate parents who were organizing around distant learning in Los Angeles and throughout the Bay Area joined forces to demand support and targeted resources for their families and students.
Innovate parents began meeting with elected officials, schools, counties, and nonprofit leaders to discuss solutions to help their students fully recover. And our statewide after-school recovery campaign was born.
This campaign aims to ensure that all students, especially those most impacted by the pandemic, have access to the after-school and summer learning opportunities they need.
After organizing for months, our parents held a statewide budget town hall with elected officials and created a space for those most impacted by the pandemic to share their educational recovery priorities with California state legislators.
They listen. Now that the California budget is passed and in motion, we celebrate our wins for families.
This year's budget provides $5 billion over the next 5 years for after-school and summer learning for all students.
It dedicates millions of dollars to support youth mental health across the state.
And it increased funding for existing after-school programs to boost support for the most impacted kids. We celebrate these wins, but there's still more work to do to ensure this historic funding reaches families in our communities. We implore school leaders, local education policymakers, and community organizations to collaborate on the expanded Learning Opportunities Program to ensure that these funds fulfill their promise of a full academic, social, and emotional recovery.